Imagine you're standing on the edge of a forest, just as the sky dances through shades of twilight. You hear the distant rustle of leaves, a soft whisper of wind weaving through the trees. In many ways, influence is much like that wind, something you can't see, but you can feel its presence, guiding you, nudging you, sometimes without even realizing it. Influence is the invisible hand shaping our decisions, molding the clay of our thoughts and actions. Today, let's walk through this forest together and unravel the psychology of influence. Influence begins with a spark, a moment of connection, a seed planted in fertile ground. Picture yourself on a bustling street. A billboard catches your eye. It's bright, vivid, almost calling your name. But what truly hooks you isn't the image. It's the emotion it stirs inside. Advertisers know this secret well. They don't just sell products, they sell feelings. Imagine the warmth of a soft sweater on a chilly day, the joy of a shared smile in a world too often hurried. These are the emotional anchors that tether us to choices. Humans are creatures of emotion, even when we convince ourselves otherwise. The heart often leads where the mind only follows. To influence is to recognize this dance of emotion and logic, to speak to both the heart and the head. It's about crafting a story where the listener sees themselves as the hero, compelling them to turn the page, to take the next step. There's a well-known principle in psychology called reciprocity, the simple act of giving and receiving. Think of it as the gentle exchange between two people, like passing a cup of warm tea on a cold day. When someone does something for us, a tiny invisible thread is woven, urging us to return the favor. It's not obligation, but a natural human inclination to balance the scales. Skilled influencers harness this, offering value first to invite engagement, creating a cycle of giving that feels both genuine and gratifying. Now imagine a path diverging in the forest. One path is familiar, well-trodden, the other mysterious and unknown. Often we're drawn to what we know, the familiar sounds, the recognizable scents. This is the principle of authority, where experience and knowledge guide our trust. When someone exudes confidence and expertise, we're more inclined to follow their lead. It isn't just about credentials. It's the aura of certainty, the assurance that comes with experience. It's why we tend to trust a seasoned guide over an eager novice, even if both paths promise adventure. But influence is not just about what is seen. Often it's the unseen, the subtle cues that speak louder. Consider the power of social proof. Picture a long line outside a bakery, the aroma of freshly baked bread wafting through the air. You find yourself intrigued, wondering what draws the crowd. The truth is, we look to others to validate our choices. We seek comfort in numbers, reassured by the decisions of those around us. In today's digital age, this has transformed into likes, shares, and reviews, the modern equivalent of a crowd that sways opinions. Yet at the heart of influence lies something more intimate, our need to belong, to be part of something larger than ourselves. It's the quiet pull of community, the shared laughter around a campfire, the understanding glance from a friend. This need fuels conformity, the urge to align with those we identify with. When we see others, especially those we admire, taking a particular action, adopting a specific belief, we're more likely to follow suit, drawn by the magnetic force of belonging. Influence thrives in the art of storytelling, where metaphors become bridges to understanding. Picture a river flowing purposefully, its current strong yet gentle. A story like a river carries us along, immersing us in its depth, inviting us to see the world through its eyes. Stories engage our imagination, transport us to new realities, allowing us to experience emotions firsthand. It's why we cheer for the underdog, cry for lost love, and rejoice in moments of triumph. A well-told story is a vessel of influence, shaping perceptions and inspiring change. As we stroll along this path of understanding, it's vital to recognize that influence is not manipulation. It's not coercion or deceit. It is an invitation, an open door to new possibilities. It's about creating genuine connections, fostering openness, and inspiring others to see what they might have overlooked. In the end, influence is a reflection of ourselves. It's the mirror we hold up to the world, shaped by our values, our intentions, and our integrity. Just as the wind carries the scent of rain before the first drop falls, influence heralds the change before it arrives. It's both an art and a science, woven into the fabric of our everyday lives, guiding us toward choices big and small. So, as you step away from this exploration, consider the ways influence touches your life. Reflect on the subtle winds that steer your actions, the stories that shape your beliefs, the connections that bind you to others. In this intricate dance of influence, remember that you too have the power to inspire and be inspired. Just like the wind through the trees, your presence can ripple outward, creating a tapestry of change that resonates far beyond what you can see.